What's going on, you guys? Dark Saints back yet again to talk to you guys about the Division. In this video, we're going to be covering the vendor weekly reset. This reset is covering the dates between June 17th and June 24th. Starting off, you have, of course, your Historian with a 168% headshot damage roll, which is pretty decent, but the Historian itself, not my really ideal weapon of choice. They also had a Vector, but didn't have any good talents. It just had a fairly decent critical hit chance roll. And then, of course, the military M870. The only good thing about this shotgun is the Meticulous down at the bottom, and the pistol really wasn't all that great. So nothing really at the base of operation really worth looking at. I will go ahead and show you guys everything that's on them, and we'll talk again once we get to the safe house in DZ02. Alright, you guys, here we are in DZ02 taking a look at what this vendor has for sale. Again, nothing really stood out that was actually, worth really picking up. Unless you're a newcomer to the Dark Zone, you are trying to level up. But if you are a newcomer, you're probably not going to be able to pick up any of this 204 gear anyway. But if there was anything that you guys were looking at as far as a high level thing, I would consider the holster only because it's triple stats. As for what they have the electronics holster, the firearms backpack, the firearms knee pads, and the stamina knee pads blueprints for those of you guys that are trying to collect the 204s. However, none of those are really particularly beneficial in any way, shape, form, or fashion, in my opinion, as far as an actual good build with them. The best ones being the gloves and the chest armor, in my opinion. Now we'll take a look at DZ03. These are the weapons. You have the classical M1A, the military Scar H, the first wave PF45 pistol, the classical RPK 74, and the AUG A3 Para. Nothing here really stood out to me that, really screamed, hey, I gotta buy it. The classical RPK did have some fairly decent stats on it for an LMG, but it just wasn't the best roll that you could get for an LMG, so I wouldn't even consider picking that up. And even the AUG didn't have anything special on it. That being said, however, it is finally back, you guys. The Tactical AUG A3P blueprint is here, as well as the first wave M1A blueprint. If you guys don't have these two weapons, be sure to pick them up. So sweet. Amazing. I know you guys have been screaming for that AUG to be back. It's finally back, you guys. Be sure to pick it up before it goes away. If you need help leveling up, let me know. I'll help you level up. I'll help you get there. For those of you guys that can catch my streams, I will try and help everyone that I can, but we got to get that thing this week. Now, taking a look at the DZ04 safe house, this is the safe house that sells the gear mod slots. You have the prototype firearms, the advanced stamina, and the advanced firearms. Both the prototype firearms and the advanced stamina up top was fairly decent, actually. One coming with skill power for the advanced stamina, so that might make it worth buying. And the firearms was not bad either for the high stat roll. As for the blueprints, you have electronics gear mod and the stamina gear mod, and I highly recommend, if you haven't already, to pick up that stamina gear mod. It's item level 32, and it's great for building and making your toughness that much higher. If you are skill power, you might want to pick up that electronics, but if you're not, you don't have to worry about it. As for DZ05, this is one that sells weapon attachments. You have the Pro Red Dot Sight and the Small Grip. Neither one of these are particularly amazing. However, I did end up picking up the Red Dot Sight for those of you guys that watch my Trashed Badass sessions. So she's a little bit better off now that she's got that scope. As for the attachments of the week, we have the Osprey 45 suppressor and the extended mag. The extended mag is almost always here, but if you haven't picked it up, be sure to pick it up. It is a level 32 variation, and the Osprey 45 suppressor is fairly nice. A lot of times it comes with, hiding yourself and stuff like that. It just really isn't all that great in this game. However, you can get some critical chance and critical damage on it if that's what you're looking for. To finish this video off, we'll of course look at DZ06. This is the one that sells the gear pieces, the gear set pieces. Of course, they're all $191, other than the blueprints being $214. And they are final measure knee pads, final measure gloves, holster of the Nomad, and knee pads of the Nomad. Either way, you guys, that'll wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to pick up that First Wave M1A and that AUG, and I will catch you guys next time in the next vendor reset.